Have you ever noticed how, the older we get, the more life seems to simplify itself? Not because we're doing less, but because we finally understand what actually matters. If you're past 70, you've likely spent decades chasing things you thought would bring you happiness. More money, more approval, more achievements, more things to check off a list. But here's something worth sitting with: real peace. The kind that settles into your bones and stays there doesn't come from more. It comes from less. Less noise, less obligation, less chasing. In this video, I want to share with you the 5 things that truly matter now. The only 5 things you actually need to live a happy and peaceful life after 70. These aren't complicated. They won't cost you a fortune, but they will change the way you experience every single day you have left. Stay with me until the end, because the 5th one is the quiet foundation that holds all the others together. If you're not subscribed yet, now's a good time. It means the world to me. And if this resonates, comment 1 below. If it doesn't, comment 0. So I know how to serve you better. Let's begin. 1. Meaningful connection. Not a crowded calendar, not dozens of acquaintances, just a few people who truly see you, who call not out of obligation, but because they want to hear your voice. As we age, our social circles naturally shrink, and for a long time, we're taught to see that as a loss. But there's a quiet gift hidden in it. Fewer relationships means more room for the ones that actually nourish you. Meaningful connection doesn't require a full house or a packed schedule. It might be a weekly phone call with your daughter, a standing coffee date with an old friend, or simply a neighbor who checks in without being asked. Loneliness is one of the most damaging forces on the aging body and mind. But connection, even in small doses, is medicine. You don't need everyone. You need a few people who make you feel less alone in the world. 2. A sense of purpose. Purpose doesn't retire just because you did. So many people spend decades tying their identity to a career, and when that career ends, something inside them goes quiet. A feeling of being unneeded, unseen, without direction. But purpose after 70 doesn't have to look like it did at 40. It can be smaller, gentler, and just as powerful. Maybe it's tending a garden that feeds your neighbors. Maybe it's mentoring a grandchild, volunteering an afternoon a week, or simply being the person your family calls when they need wisdom instead of answers from a search engine. If you're still watching and this is landing for you, comment 1 below so I know you're here with me. Purpose isn't about being productive. It's about waking up with a reason, however small, to greet the day. 3. Physical comfort and mobility. You don't need the body of a 30-year-old to feel good in your own skin. What you need is enough strength to get up from a chair without struggle, enough mobility to walk to the mailbox, enough comfort in your joints to enjoy a meal with family without wincing. This isn't about chasing an ideal. It's about protecting your ability to move through your days with ease. That means gentle movement, staying hydrated, prioritizing sleep, and listening to what your body tells you instead of pushing past it the way you may have in your younger years. Comfort isn't a luxury at this stage of life. It's the foundation that allows everything else, the connection, the purpose, the joy, to actually be enjoyed instead of endured. 4. Financial peace, not financial excess. You don't need to be wealthy to be at peace. What you need is enough to cover your needs without a knot of anxiety sitting in your stomach every time a bill arrives. So many people spend their later years still chasing more, still comparing, still worried they haven't done enough financially, when what actually brings peace is far simpler. Knowing your needs are met and releasing the pressure to accumulate beyond that. If you are still with me, drop a 2 in the comments so I know you're here. Financial peace often isn't about the number in the account. It's about making peace with the number that's already there. It's letting go of comparison, simplifying your needs, and trusting that enough truly is enough. 5. Permission to simply be. This is the one I promised you, the quiet foundation beneath everything else. After decades of proving yourself, achieving, providing, and pushing forward, there comes a moment where the most radical act of self-care is simply allowing yourself to exist without justification. Not doing, Not producing, just being. Sitting in the sun, sipping your tea slowly, watching the world go by without needing to earn that stillness. So many older adults carry an invisible pressure to stay busy, to stay useful, as though rest has to be earned. But peace requires permission. Permission to slow down, to say no, to spend an afternoon doing absolutely nothing without guilt creeping in. This fifth thing ties the other four together, because without it, even connection, purpose, comfort, and financial peace can feel like items on a checklist instead of gifts to be enjoyed. As we close today, I want you to reflect on these 5 things: connection, purpose, comfort, financial peace, and permission to simply be. Notice that none of them require excess. None of them ask you to chase anything beyond your reach. They ask only that you simplify, that you release what no longer serves you, and that you make space for what genuinely does. So tell me, which of these 5 do you already have a strong hold on, and which one do you want to nurture more? Share your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one. If this video brought you even a little peace today, please like it, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Thank you for spending this time with me. You deserve every bit of the peace you're building.